Fact 1. The human body glows in the dark, but we can't see it. It sounds like something out of a sci-fi movie, humans glowing in the dark. But it's true. Our bodies emit a faint bioluminescent light as a byproduct of metabolic reactions. Essentially, when our cells process oxygen and energy, they produce photons, tiny particles of light. This glow is most prominent on your face, neck, and chest, and peaks in the late afternoon when your metabolism is at its highest. So, why don't we notice it? Well, it's about 1,000 times weaker than the human eye can detect. It's like having a flashlight with a dying battery. It's technically there, but good luck seeing it without special equipment. Scientists have captured this glow using ultra-sensitive cameras, revealing how we shine subtly throughout the day. If we could see this glow, imagine the chaos. Dating apps would include luminosity levels in profiles, and Instagram would be flooded with #GlowGoals selfies. But on a serious note, this discovery is more than just fascinating trivia. It's helping researchers explore how light-emitting molecules can indicate changes in our health. Next time someone says you're glowing, take it as a compliment backed by science. Fact 2. The largest desert in the world is Antarctica. When you hear the word desert, you probably think of camels, scorching heat, and endless sand dunes. But the largest desert on Earth is actually Antarctica, the icy wilderness at the bottom of the globe. Why? The defining feature of a desert isn't heat, it's dryness. Deserts are regions that receive less than 10 inches of precipitation a year, and Antarctica gets only about 2 inches annually. Think of it as a giant freezer that never defrosts. Instead of cacti, you'll find glaciers. Instead of sandstorms, you get blizzards. And instead of sweating in the sun, you're freezing your eyebrows off. Antarctica spans an astonishing 5.5 million square miles, making it the ultimate paradox. It's cold, icy, and completely qualifies as a desert. Visiting Antarctica is like stepping onto another planet. The winds are brutal, the temperatures are extreme, and the penguins are surprisingly sassy. Seriously, they'll stare you down like you've interrupted their lunch. So, the next time someone brags about visiting a real desert, remind them that Antarctica is as real and as extreme as it gets. Fact 3. Cows have best friends. Yes, cows are social animals with a surprising emotional depth. They form close friendships and can even have a bestie in the herd. Research has shown that when cows are paired with their favorite companion, they experience lower stress levels, relax more easily, and even produce more milk. So next time you see cows grazing in a field, know that they're not just hanging out, they're bonding with their BFFs. But what happens when a cow is separated from its best friend? Things get emotional. Cows can become visibly distressed, exhibiting behaviors like pacing, mooing loudly, or eating less. It's like the animal version of losing Wi-Fi when you're binge-watching your favorite show. Devastating. Their strong social bonds even extend to their human caretakers. Cows can recognize faces and voices, forming connections with farmers who treat them well. It's proof that kindness goes a long way, even in the barnyard. The takeaway? Cows aren't just milk machines, they're complex, emotional creatures with real relationships. So, next time you hear a cow mooing, it might just be calling out to its bestie, because friendship truly transcends species. Fact 4. A day on Uranus lasts only 17 hours, but its year lasts 84 Earth years. Uranus is the solar system's quirky cousin. It's the only planet that rotates on its side, making it look like it's rolling around the sun. This unique tilt means its poles face the sun for years at a time, creating extreme seasons that last decades. But here's the kicker. A single day on Uranus, one full rotation on its axis, lasts just 17 hours. In contrast, a year on Uranus, the time it takes to orbit the sun, lasts 84 Earth years. So if you were born on Uranus, you'd have to wait 84 Earth years to celebrate your first birthday. Imagine explaining that to your friends. Sorry, I can't throw a party this year. My Uranus birthday isn't until 2090. Why is Uranus so weird? Scientists believe it got smacked by a massive object early in its history, knocking it onto its side. This cosmic collision made Uranus the oddball of the solar system, and we love it for that. Its blue-green hue, caused by methane in its atmosphere, adds to its mystique. Uranus reminds us that being different isn't just okay, it's downright fascinating. Fact 5. Your brain generates enough electricity to power a light bulb. Your brain is a powerhouse, quite literally. At any given moment, it's generating about 12 to 25 watts of electricity. enough to power a small light bulb. This energy comes from the activity of neurons, which fire electrical impulses as they communicate with each other. With roughly 86 billion neurons in your brain, it's no wonder it's such an energy-intensive organ. But before you start thinking you can power your home with brainwaves, remember this: your brain uses this electricity to keep you alive, processing information, regulating bodily functions, and letting you binge-watch Netflix. Fun fact, your brain is most active when you're resting or daydreaming, so yes, zoning out is secretly productive. The phrase bright idea takes on a whole new meaning when you realize your brain literally lights up with electrical activity when you're solving problems or learning new things. Next time someone calls you brilliant, just smile and think about how true that really is, scientifically speaking. Fact 6. Butterflies taste with their feet. Butterflies are the food critics of the insect world, and they don't waste time with utensils or plates. Instead, they taste everything they land on, using their feet. Their taste sensors, called chemoreceptors, are located on the bottom of their tiny legs, allowing them to sample surfaces to find out if a flower is worth dining on. It's like walking into a bakery and immediately knowing which pastries are the best. Talk about efficient. But there's a catch. Butterflies aren't picky eaters by nature. They're more like opportunistic diners. They can taste not only flowers, but also less appetizing surfaces like mud, tree sap, and even, animal droppings. Yes, that butterfly sipping nectar might also enjoy a mud pie, literally. While this might sound odd to us, it's a survival mechanism. Butterflies need sugar for energy and minerals for reproduction, and tasting with their feet helps them locate food quickly. So the next time you see a butterfly gracefully landing on a flower, remember, it's not just admiring the view, it's checking out the menu. Fact 7. Pigs are smarter than dogs. If you think pigs are just mud-loving farm animals, think again. Pigs are incredibly intelligent, and they might even outsmart your dog. Studies have shown that pigs have the cognitive abilities of a 3-year-old child and can learn new tasks quickly. They're not just good at sniffing out truffles, they can also navigate mazes, solve puzzles, and even use mirrors to find hidden objects. In fact, pigs are so smart that they can be trained to do tricks like dogs. Some pigs have been taught to play video games. Yes, you read that right. Pigs playing video games, using a joystick and pressing buttons for rewards. They're also great at recognizing their names and can understand simple commands. Despite their impressive intelligence, pigs get a bad rap because they're often associated with being dirty. But here's the thing, pigs love to stay clean when they have the choice. They designate specific areas for eating, sleeping, and going to the bathroom, proving they're way more fastidious than people give them credit for. So next time you see a pig, just remember, they're not only clever, but also far more sophisticated than the average farm animal. In fact, with their brains, they might just be plotting world domination from their cozy little pen. Fact 8. Sloths can die of starvation with a full stomach. Sloths are adorable, slow-moving creatures that seem to embody the chill lifestyle, but their laid-back approach to life comes with a bizarre downside. They can starve to death with a full stomach. Their metabolism is so slow that digesting a single meal can take up to a month. In fact, their stomachs are often full, but the nutrients are absorbed so slowly that their bodies might not get enough energy in time. Sloths are basically nature's version of slow cookers, except way more inefficient. Their diet consists mostly of leaves, which are low in calories and tough to digest. To conserve energy, they move as little as possible, spending most of their time hanging upside down in trees. Even their bathroom habits are slow. They only go about once a week, climbing down from the trees for this risky business. Despite these quirks, sloths have mastered survival in their own way. They've adapted to a niche where moving slowly helps them avoid predators, and their sluggish digestion allows them to survive on low-nutrient food. They may not be speedy, but they're perfectly suited for their laid-back jungle lifestyle.
Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more inspiring content. See you in the next one.